Welcome everyone. I'm Parshant Dhand, founder of NPSM, non-profit service management platform built on ServiceNow. I'm joined here today with someone who needs no introduction, one of the most beloved actors in India and a humanitarian. His work speaks for itself, it doesn't need to be talked about, but yet it must be talked about because of all the great work that him and his organization, Sood Charity Foundation, that has done. Sonu, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. It's truly an honor speaking with you.
Thank you so much, Parshant, for having me, and I'm really looking forward, taking this journey forward. Thank you.
So, Sonu, I'm going to be asking some questions about your journey and what really inspired you to start the humanitarian work and where it goes from today, and some of the challenges that you faced throughout. So that's kind of like what we'll be talking about. My first question is really around what inspired you to start Sood Charity Foundation, and where does this go from here?
Yeah, Parshant, I think it's been a very special journey. I remember when I came from Punjab to become an actor after I finished my engineering unit, it was all about light, camera, action, and then in course of time you realize that life is not just about light and camera, it's about action, where you find the purpose of your life, where you feel, okay, this is what I always wanted to do. But it took time to get enlightened with the goal that you always had at the back of your mind. I remember my mom and dad, who were always into some kind of charity work. She was a professor. My dad had a cloth showroom where we used to have langar, every week. My mom used to teach students. So I feel the purpose of giving, the whole experience of giving is something which was very, very special. And post-COVID, I think during the COVID actually, that's the first time I got connected with a common man who was in need. And I remember when the first time that a lot of buses were sent to Karnataka, almost 350 people. I think that was one thing that changed everything, and I realized that, this is what I wanted to do, and yeah, still miles to go, but the journey's on.
It's truly amazing and very, very inspiring as well. And when you think about, journey started there with COVID, with migrant workers and bringing them home. And then since then, you've done a lot of work in education and prosthetic limbs, helping children with their surgeries who couldn't afford the care that they needed. How do you see this work scaling up?
I think every need teaches you something. We never knew how to connect with someone who's in need of medical help or education. So I think when a need came, our team started working towards that, and that's where we find those dots which were always waiting to get connected. And this is how it scaled up from our foundation. Was a part of the whole machinery that was helping people during COVID. And when COVID things slowed down, so all these people who got connected during the process, they thought this is something that we need to continue. And here we are after 6 years. We are all one family trying to do our bit.
Right. And being a public figure and so many people connecting with you, I can imagine many operational challenges to run the foundation and support so many different causes. Talk about that. What has that been like?
Like you said, we are not professionals who are trained to do all that. We just had that zeal to help people. We just had that one single ambition that we have to give back to the society. And that's a time when you feel those challenges coming up. You don't know how to manage so many people coming up on the platforms, how to make sure the beneficiaries get their due, they get to do what they always deserved. The people who want to help others, getting them together and channelizing them to that particular need was again a big challenge. So all these logistics, were a huge challenge. And I think that's the time whatever I got to know in last couple of weeks. So I think this was always one thing that was missing in Sood Charity Foundation. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing to hear. And when you think about the technology overall, what role does it play in the vision that you want to accomplish for the organization?
I think with technology, the reach becomes wider.
Right.
You know, if thousands of people approach you, and it's possible to connect with all of them. There will be a lot of windows that will go unexplored. So I think when you talk about technology, the new AI world that we are all living in, I think that's the one thing that will put all of us together and make us reach out to more people in the whole process. So I think that's what we are really looking forward to.
It helps you scale up
Yeah.
the organization. Yeah. Now you've done quite a bit of work in India, of course, and then abroad as well. When you think about NPSM specifically, how are you envisioning to leverage this for different aspects of the organization?
But I think NPSM was one body which were dealing with non-profit organizations, and you know those challenges, you know those roadblocks where organizations face difficulties. And I think with your everyday experience, this platform made sure that all the roadblocks are clear. And I'm glad with all your body of work, with your experience, with the dots that you have connected in the non-profit space, that will help Sood Charity Foundation also to be part of this special journey. Yeah.
That's awesome. And I mean, AI is a big buzzword these days. We have tremendous AI capabilities in NPSM as well. Can you talk about something from the past 5-6 years at Sood Charity Foundation where you feel like that, you know what, there's so much effort that is going on in accomplishing this particular aspect where AI can be beneficial?
I think when we were able to reach out to so many people was only because of the technology, the social media. You know, people used to message us on Twitter, used to reply to them, the doctors, the hospitals, the different companies that became a part of the journey. We acknowledged them on the social media. They got a good reach. So everyone was enjoying the whole process of not only just doing good, but also getting recognized, so which is very, very important. And someone who wants to do good, someone who wants to help, they need to get that kind of recognition. So social media, all these platforms, like Twitter, Instagram, all these, they did their bit. But now when you talk about AI, which is a new word, so I think it goes multiple folds where the reach becomes wider, where it becomes more organized, and it'll help us also grow.
Yeah, particularly matching beneficiaries with different programs and different aspects,
Yeah.
Different partners that can support them and help them. So yeah, very, very exciting stuff. So often we hear about the need for transparency and trust and accountability when it comes
Right.
to non-profit operations. And what role do you feel like technology plays from that perspective to sort of engage your donors and build trust with them?
You know, I think when a donor gets connected with the foundation, with no matter small or big donations, they always feel that whatever we have donated, we see that change happening. If someone has donated for education, they want to see who were the kids who got benefited out of it. Someone wanted to help someone medically. They will see, okay, we were able to save that life. So all these things are very important, you know, when someone becomes a part of your organization. I feel humanly sometimes it's not possible to address. You will miss many verticals where someone was trying to get in touch with you, or they did their good, but you're not able to send them across how it impacted. So I think this is where NPSM, the technology, the AI, they'll come into the picture, and they'll make sure that they not just only make sure that what the impact reaches out to them, but they'll connect them to take this whole journey forward, where every single individual who has done that first bit to the foundation, they said, okay, this is my first step, and okay, I have many more to come.
Right. Well, that's amazing. You said the keyword impact there,
Yeah.
and demonstrating that impact is key to build that trust. Unfortunately, we have a lot of capabilities in NPSM to do exactly that in a very transparent manner. So hopefully we can leverage that.
No, of course.
In terms of the future, Sonu, so done a lot of work in India, some abroad as well. What are your ambitions? What do you want to achieve from a grand perspective to do more good, I guess? Yeah.
I think sometimes to reach to somewhere you always wanted, I think sometimes you don't need to set your goals. You just need to keep those paths wide open, where new people will connect with you and they will lead you where you actually truly deserve to go. Like when you say about NPSM, if you ask me from 2 years from now, we never thought that, okay, we'll have a platform which will guide us, which will help us, which will connect, will make things more organized, and then we get connected. The kind of work, the kind of reach that will be able to escalate. So I think it'll open new goals for us also. We might have able to reach to X number of people, but I think when the technology comes, when the experience comes, that X becomes 10X. So I think that's what we are hoping and aiming, that how we can scale up and save more lives.
Well, what you're doing is truly commendable, and we are very, very proud to have partnered with you and support you on this journey. Really looking forward to what's ahead of us. Thank you very much for your time, Sonu. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. In fact, I'm very happy. I'm glad. I'm humbled. I'm honored that our foundation, Sood Charity Foundation, is partnered with NPSM with one mission, with one goal of saving lives. Giving back to the society, inspiring people, and also setting new rule books. More smiles on our way.
Right. Awesome.
So in all these years, you had a huge amount of experience working with non-profits. You must have faced your own challenges. You must have learned in the whole process, and you must have designed a way forward, how you're going to move ahead. So when you got to know about Sood Charity Foundation, what do you think you programmed in your head that, okay, this is what we want to do and this is how we can help SCF scale on a different level? So what were your thoughts that went in your system that, okay, this is how and this is the way we have to move forward?
Great question. And I think, first of all, when I learned about what you were able to accomplish after COVID and how impactful it was, how meaningful it was for so many people, and then that was just the beginning, right? And then I followed your journey throughout other programs from healthcare, from education standpoint, and that truly inspired me, right? I mean, I've been working in the technology space for a little over 15 years. Out of those 10 years, I've been engaged with many of the nonprofits globally. We work with some of the largest nonprofits around the world, within UN, otherwise as well. And when I think about India and the scale and the massive number of people who need help, my personal journey, both my parents were social workers, and they've done a lot from their perspective, but still there's so much that needs to be done. Every time I come here, I see the challenges that the country still needs to overcome. And I feel like, well, this man is doing something about it. How can we help him? Yeah. How can we support him? How can we help him scale? And some visuals came in my mind that there must be like so many people just lining up in front of his house to get help. And there's got to be a better way of managing all of these aspects and supporting different crisis after crisis. So we felt like the platform that we have could be a really great fit for what you're trying to accomplish. And that's kind of like why we thought that this would be meaningful, right? How can we help the country move forward? How can we help achieve more with less, right? As a foundation, you're always, as a nonprofit, you're always struggling with funds. So that's where our platform comes into play. It definitely helps you achieve all of those goals. and that's what we're looking forward to. Yeah,
So I think NPSM and Sood Charity Foundation together they have one mission to make sure that we connect with every single needy who's waiting for that one phone call to happen that will change their life. We'll make sure that we'll reach with your help, with your technology, and I think this is a great journey ahead, and looking forward.
absolutely.
God bless you. Thank you so much.